Welcome to God of War. It's Abyss, bringing you all the collectibles for the region, Shores of Nine. Like always, in the description below we'll have timestamps for each individual collectible, just in case there's a certain one you're missing. Okay, so starting from Brok's shop over in the temple, you're going to go out these double doors, go down this first staircase on the left, and then you walk into your very first collectible, an artifact.
Hey, that could be valuable.
Alright, so next up is our legendary chest. You can get from it from any sides. Like if you were from on this side, you would go to the right. But I like to go from this side over here to the other staircase and then down towards the left. It's basically on the left side, so it's closer to go this way. But you'll just have to destroy these branches with your chaos blades, and then you'll be able to get the legendary chest. Okay, so with these collectibles in these regions, we're going to be bouncing around from different spots every single time. So the first spot we're going to go to is the Iron Cove. When we get all the way to the back, we're going to make a left until we get to where the first lore is going to be at. This lore is actually the Wayward spirit, and it gives you the quest line Unfinished Business. And that quest line requires you to go to 3 different other lores in 3 different areas.
Boy.
Yes, sir. Kaveka.
Alright, so next up is our second lore, and this is at the Isles of Death. Make your way all the way to the very top of this island, and then you'll be able to pick up your lore, and this is also our second unfinished business.
Kaveka.
I suspect the appearance of the world, sir.
Alright, we're still in the same region, Isles of Death. We're just going to go down this cliff and make a left, and then we'll be able to get our Mystic Gateway. Alright, next stop is Nilfheim Tower, and once you dock, just go all the way to the very top, and then you'll walk straight into your Mystic Gateway. And then to the right of the gateway is our artifact.
Ooh, good fun.
Alright, now if you look beyond the Mystic Gateway, you'll see a boat down at the bottom. That is where your Odin's Raven is. The last thing we need to do in Niflheim Tower is the Realm Tear encounter. Once you close that, we are done with this area. Alright, so next up is our Mystic Gateway. But now we're going to the region Forgotten Caverns. Once you dock, just go straight forward into the caverns and you'll see it on the left. Alright, so next up is our lore. Basically, we want to get all the way to the very top of this area, and then we're going to go to where the Nornir chest is, if you did this area with their collectibles. But instead of going to the right where the Nornir chest is, you're going to go to the left, and then you'll pick up the lore, and that'll be our third Wayward Spirit's unfinished business.
Here. Boy.
Sir. Kvekia.
One standing in front of me. Thank you both.
Alright, so next up is our Realm Tear encounter. Now I left the gameplay in for this because the tower can be a little bit confusing to get to. If you remember doing all the Forgotten Caverns collectibles, this particular Realm Tear encounter is located where that Odin's Raven is. So we're going to go off towards the left over here, and then we're going to dock over to the left. And then once we get here, we're going to climb it all the way to the very top. Once we get to the top, go to the right, and then you'll be able to get to that Realm Tear encounter. Alright, turn around from the Realm Tear encounter, go through the double doors on the right, and then you walk right into your Mystic Gateway. Alright, so now we're going to go to the region, Ruins of the Ancient. As soon as we dock, just walk straight ahead and you'll get your Mystic Gateway. Alright, so now we're going to the Mason Channel. Another one too, as soon as we dock, just go straight ahead and you'll walk right into your Mystic Gateway. Alright, so from here, we're going to go off towards the right to Helheim's Tower, and we're going to take that lift all the way to the top. Once we get to the top, to the right will be our artifact.
More of those.
Alright, so next up is Alfheim's Tower. Once you dock, take the lift all the way up to the top, walk straight ahead, and then you walk into your Mystic Gateway. Alright, so we're still in Alfheim's Tower. Just off to the right of this Mystic Gateway will be our artifact.
to see what we can trade those for?
Alright, so we're still in Alfheim's Tower. Just turn around from the artifact and then close that realm tear encounter. Alright, so next up is Stone Falls. We're going to get to the very top and get our Mystic Gateway. All you need to do is take this chain all the way to the very top here, go straight ahead, you notice unbreakable wood, and in that small little cave is our Mystic Gateway. Alright, so the next region we're going to travel to is the Cliffs of the Raven. We're going to pick up our 4th lore, and we're going to finish off the unfinished business favor. Just go all the way to the very back, and then you'll be able to pick up that lore.
It's yours, if you promise to find my crew.
Alright, so next up is Vanaheim. This is basically on the opposite side of Brok's shop over in the temple. And this is also the back way to the Foothills region. Once we enter those double doors, we'll be able to pick up our first lore on the left.
Can you read it?
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. I can translate this now. Niflheim, land of fog and fortune.
Alright, so our second lore in this tower is simply to the right.
Read it.
Yes, sir. I can read these now. It says the Gauntlet of Surtur is in Muspelheim. Is that what those challenges are called?
Alright, so next up is our realm tear encounter. We're still right here in this tower where the 2 lores are, but we need to shoot the 3 crystals that are in this room with the blue arrows. Once we do that, the realm tear encounter will appear, and then we'll be able to close it.
Almost there! Poison! Look out! Almost ready!
That's showing them.
Alright, and before we leave, off to the left is our shrine.
Look here. Another.
Look! It's
Alright, so the last thing we need to pick up in this tower is our last and final lore. Now it's on the back way to that Foothills region, and when you get to the very bottom, you can see it. But in order to access it, you need to grab a blue crystal and place it to the left and have Arterius shoot it with a blue arrow, and then he'll be able to read our final lore.
Look here.
This is good to know.
Alright, we got 2 more regions left, and the very next one is Lookout Tower. As soon as you dock your boat, just go straight ahead and then you can see your Mystic Gateway. Alright, so our very last collectible is in Muspelheim's Tower. So in order to access that, we need to climb to the very top of this region and take a zip line down. So we need to throw our axe at this signpost, and then it'll change the spikes so it will allow us to climb this cliff off to the right. Then when we get to the top there, we're going to have to throw our axe at that signpost again, and then it will lower us another set of spikes. And then we'll be able to get to the very top and then take the zip line down to the other tower. Alright, so take the zip line down to Muspelheim's Tower, and then you walk right into the shrine.
Here, boy. Another one.
Alright, so our very last collectible is a Mystic Gateway. We're just going to go off to the left and we're going to climb a cliff, and then to the right will be a double door that we need to go into. Once we enter those double doors, it'll be off to the right. With that being said, I'd like to thank you all for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.